We have a really long question from Pierre, and I want to make sure I go through this, okay? I'm on week 7 of easy strength for fat loss. So far, I've doubled my maximum kettlebell press reps, which is really good. I've lost an inch from my waist, nothing wrong with that. And when my arms dangle down, they no longer flush against my sides because my back has gotten thicker. The results are noticeable. It's amazing what sticking to the program exactly as written will do. Pierre, I would love to take that, put it on a sign in every facility in the world and say, listen to Pierre, he's a wise man. I have one more week after this one, then I'll take a light week away from at a cottage, daily walks, maybe a few light kettlebell workouts, no stress. Then the question is, what's next? I'm hoping to get your thoughts, advice. I know I'm going to keep on with the easy strength for fat loss template, 20 to 30 minute weights, then 45 minutes to an hour of Maffetone cardio, fasting until lunch, gut biome breaks, etc. Boy, you're inspiring me. Okay, but you got me thinking a lot about strength standards, and I'm not yet strong enough. I'd like to challenge myself to reach number 2, in some cases number 3 across the board by this time next year. He's referencing an article that I have on danjohn.net called Sleepless in Seattle. Okay, so he wants to do 10 double kettlebell front squats with 32 kilo bells after doing 10 goblet squats with 24K. Both reasonable and doable goals. 5 one-arm kettlebell presses with 24 kilograms after the 10 push-ups. 10 double kettlebell cleans with 32K after 20 swings with the 24. 5 chin-ups after doing 20 bodyweight rows in the TRX. How would you suggest I approach this? Boy, you've fallen right into the same thought process I'm having, but let's finish up here. Well, let me just answer this. Very quickly. As I noted somewhere else, I'm beginning to work already on the follow-up program, Pierre. And one of the things we're considering is doing 3 sets of 8, standard hypertrophy workout with 1 minute rest. So let's review how that goes. You do a set of 8 reps, you rest for 1 minute, you do a set of 8 reps, you rest for 1 minute, and then the last set you strive to do as many as you can. If you get more than, say, 11 or 12, you'd go heavier, if you do 16. If you do, and it gets a little tough here, if you only do 2, 3, 4, 5, you're way too heavy. But if you're in that range of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're probably got the right weight, and stick with that another workout or 2. That information comes from my good friend Brian Mann. He studied this in Missouri, but now he's a professor at Miami. One thought I think you might want to run across is doing these exercises that you want to have the goals for. For example, 3 sets of 8 in the goblet squat. Trust me, if you can do 3 sets of 8 with a minute rest with a 24, you can do it for a set of 10. So I would suggest maybe 3 sets of 8 in the push-up, goblet squat. In the swing, you might want to slide, 3 sets of 8 or 15, whatever you think is appropriate. And then the body weight rows. I would put the squats last or the swings last, and the moment that weight goes down, you hit your walk. I would suggest doing that for a while until you can master that first set of goals. The 10 goblet squats, the 10 push-ups, the 20 swings, and the bodyweight rows. I would then slide, maybe it'll take 4 weeks to do this, but stick with the push-ups, swings, and bodyweight rows, but move to the double kettlebell front squats. Week 1. Week 2, move to the one-arm kettlebell presses. Week 3, start doing the chin-ups, and then week 4, do the cleans. Because I think the cleans are the most technical there. That'd be a very simple thing, and I think you might even knock out that second set of goals. 6 to 8 weeks. The question is, should you do the workouts 5 days in a row? I would say 3 days a week you would want to do hard, and maybe the other 2 days a week, just really lighten up and just practice the movements. Pierre, this is great to see. I hope that made sense. If you want to write up what you think I said and send it to me, then the two of us can have a dialogue, and then we can fix things. There are going to be mistakes and errors in my advice because I haven't done it and I don't have any experience with it. But that's why feedback is so important. So thank you, Pierre. Great question.